Hi, welcome to WVU. I'm Venkatesh Sundararajan, an associate professor in the Department of Physiology and Pharmacology. Our laboratory's major focus is on studying mitochondria, which is the major energy producing factories in cells. Mitochondria are shown to be dysregulated in most of the diseases, specifically in cardiovascular disease and cancer, which are the two leading causes of human death. So the overarching goal of our lab is to understand how mitochondria contributes to this disease progression, so that we can aim to develop novel therapeutic tools and strategies targeting mitochondria in these diseases. Currently, our lab is working on three different projects. The first one is to identify the mechanisms of how the mitochondrial protein called LAN-P1, which protects the heart against myocardial infarction. So this is based on our recent published findings, which showed that in mice, LAN-P1 reduced oxidative stress-induced damage in the heart. Therefore, we believe that activating LAN-P1 by small molecules could be a promising therapeutic target or approaches for reducing cardiac injury. So the second project is to understand the mechanisms how mitochondria contributes to these doxorubicin-induced cardiomyopathy. We know that doxorubicin is one of the first-line drugs in treating various types of cancer, but the major problem is that this anti-cancer drug causes severe heart failure over the time, restricting its clinical use. Therefore, understanding the mechanisms how mitochondria contribute to the doxorubicin-induced cardiotoxicity can help develop novel therapeutic strategies to treat this problem. The third project is focusing on cancer, which is again based on our interesting results from human clinical cervical cancer samples, which showed that the advancement in cervical cancer stages is associated with decreased mitochondrial DNA content. Interestingly, we also found that mitochondrial DNA regulates p53 levels in cervical cancer, contributing to chemotherapeutic resistance, which will also be explored in this project to develop therapeutic strategies to target mitochondrial DNA in cancer therapy. So these are three major projects, but there is always room to expand further. So overall in our lab, we employ genetically modified mouse models, in vivo myocardial surgeries, induced pluripotent stem cells, multi-omics approaches, adenoviral delivery of genes, cardiac and mitochondrial function assays. These are to name a few. Also, our lab has important core values, which are doing solid and great science, mentored career development activities for PhD students and postdocs, diversity and inclusion, work-life balance, and outreach volunteer activities. So if you are interested in our research program, please reach out to me. And thank you so much for listening. See you soon.